How's it going, guys? My name's Alien. Today I'm back on another Identity 5 video. Today I will be doing another Survivor guide. This time it's for the highly requested Mind's Eye. I know it took a while, but here it is. Let's get right into the video. So let's get into the Survivor guide for the Mind's Eye. Let's start off by going through her external traits. Tap tap. When she taps the ground with her cane, the sound waves produced can detect the location of the hunter within a small distance. Strike. When she strikes the ground with her cane, the sound waves sweep across the whole map and reveal the hunter's location, which is shared with teammates. Decoded cipher machines and moving teammates can also be detected. She cannot carry any other items. Next is Mind's Eye. Blindness has sharpened the Mind's Eye's other senses. When she decodes cipher machines, almost no calibrations are triggered, and her decoding speed is increased by 30%. Fragile, physically weak, obstacle vaulting speed is decreased by 30%. So she probably has the best buff in the game and also the best downside in the game. The worst downside in the game, which is her decoding speed is increased by 30%, the best buff in this game. But the 30% obstacle vaulting speed is the worst downside in this game. She's a very good character. She's A tier. You can definitely use her in high tier ranked play. And she's a fun character to use. Really viable. So if you want her, make sure to buy her. So now let's get into the persona tree for her. This is the build I like to use. Basically, it's all the way to the left to get broken windows. And you may be asking, why do I need broken windows when she has 30% vaulting speed decrease? The reason is this is a must on any survivor build. You are going to be vaulting windows and pallets. It may not be as much as a thief or a coordinator, or you may try not to as much, but you are. And when you do, you need the speed boost. If you want to have any chance of escaping a hunter, this is necessary to have. You will have no chance of escaping a hunter if you do not have broken windows or knee-jerk reflex. So you need this. Also get exit path, as exit path is a must on any survivor build. I go up and I get disturbance. This is just because I like it. The 4% movement speed when crouching. I also get distress. I like that a lot too. And then I go to the right. I get obsessive, cold, escape, distraction, and snooze. This helps out. It doesn't increase the seconds by too much, but any second count you need all the time you can get as the Mind's Eye in the rocket chair, because you do not want to be taken out first. So you need all the time in the world for your survivors to come, for your teammates to come save you. You can also use a build like this, Broken Tide. I don't like Tide Turner on the Mind's Eye because you shouldn't be saving people, but you can also use Broken Time, which is why I call this one. This is probably the most viable build with her. Broken Time, all the way to the left, all the way to the right, distraction, and then disturbance. Or you could instead you probably go for a drawbridge effect and distress, since you can't crouch too much with the Mind's Eye, since you cannot see when you crouch. So these are the 3 builds that are viable with the Mind's Eye. And now I do own her in the Chinese version of the game. I don't in the English version. On the global version. So I don't want to spend my clues on her, since I already can play her in the Chinese version. So let's just get into some gameplay with her that I pre-recorded, and I'll discuss basically my playstyle and what I was thinking while playing. So if you've never seen the Mind's Eye, this is how it looks. She doesn't have vision. She's blind, obviously. And at the beginning of every match, use the cane to see where your teammates are, see where the nearest ciphers are, and to also see where the hunter is. Always use this at the beginning of every match. And it is very laggy since I have 250 ping, which is English version get like 80 ping. So 250 is unplayable. I know some of you actually play with 250 ping, and props to you, because I could not do that. So you can see with 2 Mind's Eye, the decoding speed is insanely fast. I believe this team was 3 Mind's Eye and a lawyer, I think. So yeah, the decoding speed is super quick. And just use it, really, the cane, whenever you get it, just to know where the next machine is and where the hunter is. Your teammates can see where the hunter is as well. And the ironic part of this is that with the Mind's Eye, you need to have good map awareness and know about all of the maps if you want to buy her and if you want to play her effectively. But the thing about this map is it was Lakeside Village, and when I recorded this gameplay, it hadn't even came out in English. So this is literally one of the only times I had ever played this map. So I knew nothing about it. I had no map awareness whatsoever. So that's the only bad part of this video, of this gameplay, is that it was in a map that I knew nothing about. But hey, it is what it is. So all you want to be doing as the Mind's Eye is hanging in the back, decoding ciphers, and do not save your teammates unless it's absolutely safe. Don't save your teammates, and just decode. That's all you should be doing, and watching and tracking the hunter. As the Mind's Eye, you want to go into the safe ciphers. The safe ciphers, not the dangerous ciphers. On every map, there are the ciphers that are basically that you can either infinite loop, or it's just so easy to get away from the hunter from. And there are also the ciphers on every map where it will be very difficult to get away from the hunter. So the Mind's Eye players should be decoding in the safe ciphers, while the thieves and the coordinators should be decoding in the difficult ciphers, where you will need the increased vaulting speed, where you will need the kiting to get away from a hunter. While the Mind's Eye can decode in safe spots where you don't need all of that. For example, and do not do this, don't go and save your team, make like I'm doing right here with the Mind's Eye, but I just did it. And the lag, look at that lag. I almost got taken because look at this lag. And I got hit and put on the chair purely because of the lag, and that I kept teleporting. Like I said, I have no idea how you play with this lag. But like I was saying, the Mind's Eye should be decoding the safe ciphers, and the thieves and coordinators should be decoding in the difficult ones. For example, an example of a safe cipher is in Sacred Heart Hospital. The hospital, there's 2 ciphers. Sometimes both spawn, sometimes only one spawns. There's one at the top of the hospital, and there's one at the bottom. Both of those are safe ciphers, and the Mind's Eye should be decoding there. If you have a Mind's Eye and you have a thief, the thief should not be decoding there, while the Mind's Eye is decoding in the middle of the map. That's not how it should be. The mind's eye should be decoding there, so that if a hunter does decide to come and take her, then she can easily run away. Hunters probably won't because they know it's going to be difficult to get her, but at the same time, they may. I did die here since my teammates didn't want to come save me. But at the same time, they may come and believe I spectated, right? Yeah. They may come and save you. I mean, come to get you because you're in mind's eye and they want you out first. So these are the ciphers she should be decoding at, while middle, don't do that. In any place where there's a lot of pallets and windows, that's where you should be. The reason I spectated it is because it's another mind's eye, so I guess you can see the gameplay of another mind's eye in the background. But those are really the main tips for using her effectively. Always use the cane to track the hunter at all times. You should always know where he is. And the thing with her, if you're decoding, you use the cane, and the hunter may not be right by you. But if you see him coming towards you, then you can hide in a locker because he will not hear it because he's not by you yet, or just run away or hide. Because you will not be able to see when he comes right up to you. You won't be able to see when he's about to hit you, but you're able to see now that he's coming up. So this is when you need to run away. Don't be stubborn and keep decoding unless it's right about to be decoded and you just really want it to be done. Or if it's like the last cipher. So that's when you should be using the cane. So use the cane at all times. You should be hanging in the back, only decoding. Do not rescue teammates. You have other teammates to do that. The coordinator, just any other teammate should be doing that over you. So don't do that. Only use the safe ciphers unless you have no choice. But always target those safe ciphers and go on every map, custom, and it's pretty simple to see which ciphers are safe and which aren't. And every single map, target those ciphers first and decode them, and then move on. And see, she has great map awareness. This mind's eye had great map awareness because she knew where the dungeon was as mind's eye. I barely know where the dungeon is as a regular survivor that can see, but she was able to find it with the mind's eye. So she definitely had great map awareness and knew where the dungeon was. This is how you want to be. If you're going to buy the mind's eye, it's fine if you don't know the maps yet. Just make sure you are willing to learn the maps, or else do not buy her. And that'll be all for the survivor guide. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. Every like counts. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, more survivor guides, hunter guides, tips and tricks, tier list videos, ranking videos, patch notes analysis, anything Identity 5, you name it, please subscribe to the channel. More of it's coming, and it's going to be better. So, on that note, that'll be all for the video, and bye.